And welcome back to Sonic Adventure on the SEGA Dreamcast. I am one well sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are now fighting off against Chaos 4. And you would think Chaos 4 would be quite a tough boss fight in regards to the fact that he has 4 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, which means he should have quite a powerful punch to him, you would think. Not really. I mean, Chaos 4 is quite a simple boss fight, all things considered, but it is probably the first boss of the game where you may actually start to have issues, because this is probably the first boss with at least a teeny tiny bit of difficulty. But anyway, the main gimmick with this guy is he's going to be swimming under the water, under the sea, if you will, during the course of the boss fight, and he will be shooting out shockwaves at you. So jump over, shockwaves, and throughout the entire time when you're on this lake, you can stand in the water, but you can't stay in the water for too long, otherwise you will get hit. So what you're going to end up trying to do for the most part is you're going to need to try and stay in the lily pads, on top of the lily pads for as long as possible, to jump from lily pad to avoid Chaos's attacks. I don't like this boss as much. It's very awkward to play through, it's very awkward to control, and you play through this boss fight more than a number of times, and sometimes I just feel I get hit without any real reason. Like, I have no idea why I got hit there a minute ago, it's insane. But yeah, it's an easy boss fight, and get used to seeing this one, folks, because we do have to face against it 3 or so times during the course of the game. So, yeah, it's a thing that exists. Basically, what you're wanting to do is wait for Chaos to pop his head out and then just jump into him. And whenever you are standing on these lily pads, Chaos will occasionally run up to the lily pads, well, swim up, not really run, and he will explode the lily pads, so, you know.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of Chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Right, it's time to get Tails' well, actually it's Sonic's plane. It's time to get Sonic's plane! Why does Tails have Sonic's plane in his workshop? I have no idea. But anyway, Knuckles is right by here, so let's have a quick chat to him.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
I'm wondering what you are doing, idiot. So, yeah, we can now play as Knuckles, which we will be seeing much later on down the line.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for Sky Chase Zone, and this is quite a much different Sky Chase Zone to what we're used to in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And basically, it's a shooting game. It's a rail shooter, ladies and gentlemen. And this is probably my favourite of the tornado missions in the franchise. There are a couple of tornado-style missions in the franchise, and this is probably my personal favourite of them. And a big reason for it is basically because they borrow the gameplay style of Panzer Dragoon, and just sort of use that in here, which I like, you know. And basically, if you're wondering how the controls work, you basically shoot by pressing the any button, and if you hold down the shoot button, you will be able to lock onto any planes in the area, and you will be able to automatically take them down. I love this minigame. It's so much fun, and the music is so high energy. It's just absolutely brilliant. Of course, there's one thing that's quite unique about this particular Sky Chase Zone. During one of the, I think it was either the beta or the alpha version of the game, there was actually a giant mechanical dragon that was meant to pop out and actually attack you. Now, why did that dragon not appear in this version? I don't know, they took it out for some reason. But someone's actually modded the PC version to be able to chuck the dragon back in, and it just sort of follows you and whatnot. It doesn't really do anything. There's no coding for it to attack you or anything like that. But I found it quite neat how there was a dragon boss fight originally in this zone, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And for anybody out there with a keen eye, you'll notice that Sonic actually has a new character model whenever he's actually standing on top of the plane. For a temporary amount of time, Sonic will actually turn into classic Sonic. He turns into the smaller, spiked, pudgy, black-eyed fiend we know him to be from the classic games. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. I assume it's sort of leftover. I assume it's just a leftover character model from when they were developing this game initially, before they decided to give Sonic & Co. an actual redesigned look. Because, you know, that's my assumption anyway. That's all. They just ripped a character model of Sega Saturn just because it's low polygon. I have no idea.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Well, that went well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the best sound effect ever.
Tails? Tails! You're not who I'm looking for.
Hang on, let's see that again.
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Seriously, what the hell was up with his eyes then? And also, I love that Atari as hell sound effect. That's amazing. But, yeah, this is quite an interesting part of the game. During my first playthrough years ago, I do remember having quite a bit of issue figuring out where to go with this one, folks. But if you talk to the hotel manager, he will give you a bit of a hint to where to go next. No, I'm so embarrassed. La la la, we're in love. Basically, that guy's an adulterer. He cheats on his girlfriends. But yeah, a girl with pink hair came here and headed towards the casino, so I'm pretty certain we know this pink-haired lady, so let's go and say hi, shall we? Why not?
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see!
Amy!
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding!
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Oh god, it's Amy. Why, Amy, why? Yes, Amy rose from Sonic CD, and as you can tell, she's got quite a different redesign. She's probably the most drastically redesigned character in the entire series at this point. And she's basically rocking a brand new outfit that looks like she belongs in the swinging 70s, or was it swinging 60s, I forget. But she has this brand new red outfit, and honestly, I think I might prefer her original design to this one, but hey, Amy exists, she's a thing, so let's head on to the next zone, which, if you remember, there's a certain area way early on in the game, right on the other side of town, with a giant lift. We're gonna start heading towards that lift now and see what's going on. But yeah, that guy that was on about the guy that we saw in the hotel that was cheating on his girlfriend, so yeah, that's no cool. That's no cool. That's no good. Don't cheat, kids. No one gets happy at the end of the day when you do that. And also, the trains are on strike, so we can't actually go and take the trains to the Mystic Ruin now, so god damn you and your bloody things.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, you touch shit in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man! That girl is such a pain.
Wait, Sonic, you're leaving the killer Sonic, the killer robot, Sonic. Okay, well, okay, don't. It's your fault if hundreds of people get killed by that thing. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Twinkle Park Zone. And this zone is absolutely amazing. I do love this zone quite a bit. It's got this very big theme park theme about it. And the zone itself starts off with a unique bumper car gimmick. When you're in a bumper car, you collect rings and you can go faster, and you can use it like a kart racing thing. Jump into speed panels to go faster as well, and if you collide with another bumper car from the front of your bumper car, they will explode, which is all fine and dandy. And anybody recognizing the music will recognize this is also yet another Sonic 3D track. I forget which point in Sonic 3D this song is from. It's been a long time since I played the Mega Drive version, but it's an absolutely phenomenal track. You should check it out. But yeah, for the controls of this thing, you basically press the A button to go forward, and you can turn left and right. Whoop-de-doo. If you let go of the A button, you can get sharper turns at the cost of your acceleration and at the cost of your total speed, which is definitely something you want to get used to if you want to get all of the emblems and get used to basically get used to doing these things, because you can actually do a side karting game much later down the line. I'll be showing that off way later in like part 22 of the LP, so yeah, it's something to look forward to in the future. It's just a little bonus that you can do, and I kind of like it. I just dig this whole space aesthetic. I don't know where the hell we are. This is meant to be a theme park, but we're in space. It's weird. Like, what? But when we get to the end, now it's time for a traditional theme park. And I love this thing. It's so all over the top. It's so Sonic. It's amazing. Like, I would love to go to a theme park like this, but I would probably cry. Because rocket-propelled roller coasters are a terrifying thing. And everybody sitting in the carts behind Sonic, they'll get their faces burned off. You know, it's just... This is completely unreasonable to have as a real location, but it's so awesome. I love this place. It's absolutely amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. Oh! It makes me feel all tingly inside. But, the biggest issue with this particular zone are these enemies that sort of... They're sort of like fat things that go up and down. I don't know how to describe them, we just ran past them there. And they are quite annoying enemies because we can't homing attack them standardly. We need a homing attack the very top, the very tippity top of their head. If we miss the tippity top of the head, then we will not be able to take them out. So it can be quite annoying in that regard. And the camera's not the best in this level. This is one of the levels where the camera is at its weakest. But the level design as a whole is probably one of my favorite stages in the entire game to play through. And a neat little trick you can do with springs, I failed to do it properly there, is if you homing attack a spring and continue holding down the jump button, you will actually be able to manipulate the spring to jump much, much, much higher, which I do like. So let's go all these weird spinning rooftops that... It's kind of awkward to platform in this level, because in this stage in particular, I know Sonic's momentum is... It's kind of weird. Sonic gains... has a real... Sonic has a real weird momentum gain whenever he's jumping this particular zone, and I don't know what causes that. So I do find the platforming sequences to be a little bit tricky, a little bit more challenging than expected. And if you fall down here, you have to re-backtrack through to the entire stage to this point, so it can be a little bit tricksy. But, yeah. Now we could just run all along the roof as per normal to get to the end, but if you're like me, you know how to manipulate this. Oh, I'm failing to. There we go. You can do a spin dash jump to just skip the entire sequence and speed run your way to the end of the stage. I didn't really skip much. I skipped like 30 seconds, and my attempts failed so much I probably would have got there in the same amount of time anyway, but, you know, it's a neat little trick that I do advise people doing. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
And as you know, whenever something dire is happening, it's about time we go to a minigame. For example, this minigame to our left, Twinkle Circuit. Like I said, I'm not showing it off until part 22, but this is usually the point where most people will go and try it out. Considering, well, it's right there. You'd think you have to go there next. But alas, you don't. Because now we need to steal someone's identity card to break into the Cybernet building there. And that's what it's called. It is actually called the Cybernet building. If you talk to NPCs, they will say, "Hey, the big robot went into the building." So, is it called Cybernet anyway? I think it's Cybernet. Staff only, please show ID cards. Okay, you stingy bastard. Wow! So yeah, we just need to grab the ID card and just run up to the building doors, which will scan the card and open up, leading us to our next zone, which we'll be taking on next time, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be dealing with that zone in this particular part, so I do apologize. I do apologize. So yeah, I might as well do the outro now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll catch you all next time with a personal favourite of many people zone of this game.
I said that with extremely, extremely broken English then, didn't I? It's, I do apologise.
Basically, we're going to be dealing with Speed Highway Zone next time, and we're going to be going up and down and all around, if that's all I'm going to say. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll catch you all then. Bye!